Bartending and doing mixology the last couple years, second only to the old-fashioned, the Moscow Mule is one of the most commonly ordered drinks that I see. What exactly goes into that? Good question, let's find out. Grab a copper mug to start with. This drink is going to be built. Usually cocktails are either shaken or stirred. Built just means everything goes directly into the glass. Cocktails can also be thrown, but that's for another time. Spirit first, we're going to put in 2 ounces of vodka. Now it was originally made with Smirnoff, but we're going to up that to Grey Goose for today. Full ounce of lime juice. Trust me, use a full ounce. Top that off with ginger beer. Try to run it down the side so you don't lose the carbonation. Garnish that with a lime wedge and you're ready to rock. Though fresh lime juice and a quality vodka is very important, the ginger beer is really what's going to make or break this cocktail. So find one you like in a good mule. Or in a buck, should I say. Actually, ginger beer, spirit, and lime juice, that style is actually called a buck. But the Moscow Mule was so popular that every buck is now called a mule. Now, here's the thing. I'm not going to use any exact people's names because it's a little contested on exactly who is who, so here's what we know for sure. At a bar called the Cock and Bull in about 1941 circa, you had one man who's running the bar trying to sell his homemade ginger beer, a representative for Smirnoff, and one woman, this is the most contested story, who made the copper mugs. Who was she, a friend, a salesperson? Did she bring them all by from Russia herself, or did she have a company here that she started? A little bit unclear. Now, when they were designing this, they were very intentional about using vodka instead of any other spirit. At the time, only about 1% of US liquor consumption was vodka. Compare that to today, it's actually the #1 spirit we intake, which, interestingly enough, this drink is credited to that change. The use of vodka, the use of ginger beer, even the use of the copper mug was all to sell the one product they were all trying to come together on. If you're a fan of cocktail history, I would really encourage you to go look this drink up. There's a lot of little bits and pieces I'm not saying because it's a little bit unclear of exactly which story is true, exactly where they came from, but especially around the woman who brought the copper mugs. Really interesting stories there. If you enjoy cocktail history, this is a great spot to kind of get your feet wet and start researching a little bit. Basically, 1941 at the Cock and Bull with everyone trying to sell these products is mostly all that's very widely agreed upon. Some even say the drink was made already and was plagiarized here, which is very unlikely in my opinion, but do some research. There's a lot of really cool stories behind it. So it's definitely earned its place. It's one of the most popular drinks in the modern day. But I say if you haven't tried one yet, go ahead and give it a shot. And as always, cheers my friends.